You little yeah. Blair Witch Project going on back there.
All right. Yo, what's up? It's a motherfucking Fat Papi Slim Papi podcast in this bitch. Back again with Travis Scott's cousin, Trey Scott.
I'm just baffled off your lighting. Say something.
Man, I'm just trying to make shit interesting and whatnot.
I thought it was going with your voice, but apparently not. It's on its own sync of sorts.
The microphone was a little iffy. It's supposed to go off my mic, but it's a little iffy. I just wanted to try it out, see how I was going to like come out with a little rap, you know?
Subliminal.
I was actually going to try to go off of that fucking Dom Kennedy song where it's like, hey, bitch, you remember me.
Oh, damn, I remember that shit.
I was like, podcast Papi's coming at your screen. But I didn't have any line after that, so we gonna not do that. But how are you right now, man?
I'm chilling. Got some Hennessy. We killed off all of the fucking Alizé yesterday, so no more Incredible Hulks.
Sad day.
Yeah, I told them, they're like, oh, let's take some Hennessy shots. I was like, hey, look, you better make some Incredible Hulks, because ain't nobody going to drink that Alizé by itself.
And I never had Alizé. It
Or
just looked like
Alizé.
one of those drinks where it looks nice, but as soon as you have it, it's nothing like what you imagined it to taste like.
Not Alizé. Alizé is a little more hood rat. Hypnotic.
Oh, okay.
Which Hypnotic's not bad, but yeah, I was like, ain't nobody gonna have Hypnotic by itself. You better fucking
a lot of the drinks in rap songs, they sound nice, but when you actually try them, they're not that great.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's passing the Kvassier.
Yeah. And the
Just
Ciroc wasn't really that popping.
I actually fuck with Ciroc. I fuck with Ciroc pretty heavy. But
to me, it wasn't that great. It didn't taste any different from all the other fucking rap song drinks that you see. Just you had like 50 different choices of flavors. That was the benefit. Like if you wanted to make a mixed drink or something, or just have like a specific flavor for your Ciroc, you can get it.
Yeah, I've gotten some good flavors, but I don't really rock with vodka like that. Like they had a summer one, a pomegranate one that went crazy. Like the pomegranate fucking Ciroc in Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
It's just pomegranate Sprite. Like it works. I don't know why the fuck there's not a pomegranate Sprite right now. But yeah, that should work.
Yeah, I mean, Sprite's kind of slipping. They could have like all types of like seasonal flavors, and then it would just blow up like in the community of like trying to make mixed drinks.
See, and Ciroc was cool because they do something every summer. It's a new summer drink.
Bro, if they made a strawberry lemonade one, like that would go crazy.
It's Smirnoff and fucking New Amsterdam made it. It's just it's gross.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta make it so sweet to make it like smooth that you're not really gonna get a good tartness to it. So it's just, those overly sweet lemonades where you're like, yo, this doesn't taste like lemonade.
Remember the days when we was watching Tipsy Bartender all the fucking time?
Dog, he used to be going hard on those.
For real, he was going crazy. And just after a while, I was watching all that. I'm just like, these are cool little drinks, but I'm never going to make these. I'm too simple of a person. Like I either need my beer or I have my liquor straight, or I might have it like with one drink. Like I'll throw my tequila in some pineapple juice or something.
That's how I'd rather have it. Don't get me wrong. Like when I can, I like to do black Supermans. Or
Mhm.
my new fucking thing is, do you like Long Island iced teas?
Yeah.
So they literally have this thing where it's fucking vodka, gin, tequila, all of the alcohol that you would need for a Long Island iced tea already pre-mixed in a bottle. And all you have to do is add in the Coca-Cola and the sweet and sour.
Well,
So if
isn't
you're,
that like a thing too? Like in certain liquor stores where they have the Ziploc baggie just of everything you need and you just buy that straight up?
yeah, and that's cool. I mean, I haven't really seen it myself, but I've seen it online.
Yeah. I wish my liquor store like stepped their game up in that way because that's my biggest thing about mixed drinks. Like I'm not going to go out of my way and buy all this shit and just to have like a few drinks out of it.
I love Black Superman's paws, but I will make that probably once a year.
Yeah. I mean, I barely drink as it is, so it's like it's not like an all the time type of occurrence for me. I can't justify it. But
I get it.
yeah. But speaking of things I do frequent, I just been going out to eat, bro. Going out
Okay.
to eat quite a bit. Even last night, we already had dinner, but then like around midnight, just started getting hungry all over again. I'm like, yo, let's go get something to eat. Go to McDonald's, get some McChickens. And let me tell you, usually I'm already prepared for McDonald's to kind of disappoint me, but I don't know who was working back there, but they was on their A game.
I
Like,
love those days.
bro, like everything was hitting. Even the mayonnaise was hitting different.
So
Something about that McDonald's mayonnaise that night was just crazy. Like, what is this, buttermilk mayonnaise? I don't know what the fuck this shit is. This is crazy.
I went to Jack in the Box 2 weeks ago and had the same experience. And it was weird because I went early. So I was working. I was like, fuck it, let me knock out my lunch already. Like it's 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm like, I'm getting lunch. And dog, that shit was like so fresh, so hot, so like everything. Like I left a review. I
In
left
person.
a glowing review. I almost called him. I was gonna be like, dude, whatever the fuck you guys are doing, it's great. I was like, you know what? I didn't know that I ever wanted extra cheese on my tacos, but you guys put an extra piece of cheese on every taco.
I didn't know y'all cheese melt because every time I get it, it's cold and it only gets colder.
I'm like, dog, I'm not sure if I can have Jack in the Box tacos the same anymore.
Yeah. Like I might get pissed off next time I come here if it's not exactly the same experience.
I asked them, they're like, oh yeah, you want some sauces? And I always get at least Frank's Red Hot because that's cool to have at the house. I was like, yeah, I'll take some ranch and the Frank's Red Hot, right? I go into the bag. I got ketchup, taco sauce, probably 6 fucking cups of Frank's Red Hot, and 8 ranches. I'm like, what the fuck?
Gosh damn. Well, when I was at McDonald's, my girl was like, I don't know who's working back there. I'm like, I don't know either. Like, I don't even know what that dude's going through today. Like, maybe he had a good ass day and he's just feeling good, putting 110% into his job. Or maybe he has a shitty day. He just got dumped and he's just trying to focus on work. And if it's that, then I might have to catfish that fool every time or every day until I go back to get him a fucking McChicken. Just
Jesus.
dump him.
He said, I'm gonna get it right. Fucking hey, this nigga's making me hungry.
I'm telling you, bro. Shit. I just realized I'm like fat, like not on like a physical form, but just like mentally because I'll just eat and then I'll hear something else like, oh shit, pizza does sound good. I don't know if you like that.
Um, not normally, not normally, but today you kind of fucked me up because I had a light dinner, right? So I made dinner and we had some 50-50 mix, which is spinach and arugula, right? I marinated some salmon in teriyaki sauce with sesame, right? Um, then I got some sweet potatoes, put some blackened seasoning on it, olive oil, so that way they got a little bit of a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Threw the potatoes in the air fryer. Sliced up super duper thin some onions. I'm talking paper thin. So then I put the arugula mix down. I mixed in the I mixed in the arugula, the onions, and the cooked sweet potato. So it's kind of a warm salad. Placed the fucking piece of salmon on top, and I made a teriyaki olive oil, added in some balsamic vinegar, some
Have you
sriracha.
just been like watching cooking videos for the past week or something? Like, it sounds like you going above and beyond.
Nigga, I just know what I'm doing.
And to me, it just sounds like as soon as you say shit like balsamic vinegar, it's like, okay, now you going crazy with it.
It's not something I normally always keep in the house, but like I do like to have some vinegar in the house because I like to make like teriyaki sauce and shit like that.
Yeah. Well, I've been kind of like trying to get back into cooking. My girl's been cooking, and that shit's smacking lately.
My girl's been doing the same.
I was like, she came a long way because for a while, you know, she would always, her go-to meal was making enchiladas, and then she would just boil the chicken. I'm like, okay, cool. First 10 times, cool. But after a while, I want something more than boiled chicken in my enchilada. Now she's over here, you know, adding compound butters and shit, making garlic buttered chicken. I'm like, gosh, damn, this is amazing.
Compound butter is such a great thing. One thing that I've been doing, which and now it's a thing, I have to do it, is I've been making garlic confit, which confit, it sounds super fancy. All it means is slow cooked in fat. So sometimes it's like duck fat, any oil. So I get garlic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whole bunch of cloves of garlic, throw it in a pot full of olive oil on a super fucking low heat to the point where it'll take like an hour and a half to cook. The cloves of garlic will caramelize and they'll get so soft that you could pluck one out of the oil, put it on a piece of bread, and smear it like soft butter.
Bro, I seen that shit on TikTok. That shit looks so fire.
It's fucking great.
It's one of those meals where I'm just like, I'm good with just like having this as a meal, even though it's basically just an appetizer, you know, just having some garlic bread on demand.
Bro, it's a twofer though, because yes, you have these great garlic cloves, but guess what? You also have infused oil now. So cook with it.
For real. Yo, my girl changed the whole game when she started making the mashed potatoes. Like when you boil the potatoes, she don't just boil it in water. She like boils it in chicken broth.
Yeah, go do it.
That shit is fucking nuts. I don't know. As someone that grew up with boxed fucking mashed potatoes for most of his mashed potato experiences, that's quite different. I don't know what the hell that boxed mashed potatoes is. It's basically
It's a whole
paper
bunch
mache
it's
in
a
a
whole bunch
bowl.
of dehydrated potato flakes, literally.
it's basically Lay's chips, just without the seasonings and oils.
Well, depending on what pack you get, it might have the seasonings. I have seen some sour cream and onion fucking.
That's fucking, but that's a good day. That's when it's like, oh, it's got something special in this.
No, dude. After working at that steakhouse, like I just believe in my heart of hearts, there's a couple of things that I can really do. I don't think anybody could cook fish better than I can, and I don't think anybody can make better mashed potatoes than I can. And it's not even anything too crazy, but I used to have to make like I'd have to make enough for 4 pans like this tall, that wide, every fucking night. And I learned that never use black pepper, use white pepper. It tastes different and it makes it so much better. Yes, you need a shit ton of butter. And also, you always need sour cream mixed into it.
That's why I tried telling my girl. She was kind of iffy about it until I showed her the way.
Always. That shit just makes it so creamy and yeah.
Yeah.
So you do it.
For y'all listening right now, if you ain't hungry by now, I don't know. Because I already had dinner today and I'm already like ready to walk out the door and get second supper.
And for y'all that's listening right now, if you're trying to make your girl a nice little breakfast, you go to your kitchen, you go grab some eggs, and then you look at her and you hold up that egg and you're like, yo, I'm going to fertilize one of yours. You go back into the kitchen, you crack open that egg, scramble it, throw it down in a pan so it points a thin layer, and then you just throw a tortilla on it.
Hey.
To the point where the egg will completely cover the tortilla, and then make breakfast tacos like that. Like, dog, it's like a bite. It's so even. It's good.
It is good. Yeah. I've been wanting to have Spam lately, and I know you told me that Costco had the crazy fucking Spam deal.
Yeah, I think I got 2 packs left.
And then I tried telling my girl, I'm like, yo, we gotta go Costco. We gotta get the motherfucking Spam before they get all bought up. No, she don't want to get that. No, she told me. She told me if I want Spam, just wait until I go over to your house. Ask for you to make some motherfucking Spam.
That's cold.
That is. Do you know how great that shit is for breakfast? Even though it's terrible for you, every breakfast takes like at least 30 days off your lifespan.
I'm fine with it. I'm fucking okay with it. You know, sometimes you gotta take an L.
Yeah.
But it's a W.
Exactly. It's an American classic, you know. It's right up there with hot dogs. Basically the same shit.
Dog, I have not realized how much of a snob I am, like a hotdog snob. But dog, I'm really like, yo, if you come at me with some certain brands, I'm like, yo, I'm not eating that shit. So first off, if you boil your hot dogs, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking throat. Like, if you're just giving somebody a boiled ass hot dog, I fucking hate you.
Aren't you supposed to like steam it?
You can steam it, which is cool.
Like beer, like put some beer on your hot pan and they cover that bitch up so it's like beer steamed.
Yeah, that's the way that they do it with like bratwurst and shit like that. That works. Or just throw it in a pan or a barbecue. But they don't have Casper's hot dogs out here, which like by far my favorite hot dogs. Shout out to the Bay, because straight from the East Bay. And if you ever have a chance, go into their fucking hot dog restaurants, because she'll change your life, boy.
Well, our hot dog place, it's not that, but It's like this little hole in the wall spot. And we've gone like a couple times in the past. Recently, I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago, we went. And my girl went in to go grab it while I was waiting in the car. And she was telling me how like the lady in there is fucking like on one. Like she's like, who ordered this? Who ordered a plain freaking hot dog with just ketchup on it? And my girl's like, me?
So Yasmin moved too.
And there's a guy in there on the phone. He just ordered and he was on the phone. He's like, yeah. They're still open right now for like another hour. You know, if you want to come meet me, you know, and you can grab a hot dog too. And she's like, don't be trying to invite other people over. Like, God damn.
I would have been like, girl, I like your energy. Make me an angry dog.
What would be on an angry dog? Like
an angry dog. So like you gotta have
first it's steamed with spit. She spit on you.
So here's the fucked up part is it's gonna sound gross, but at the same time, it's gonna sound good. So it's steamed with piss and urine from somebody that you're not attracted to.
Sure.
Right?
What the fuck?
But
I thought I was going crazy.
But here's the whole thing. You're going to get a piece of Wonder Bread and you're going to lightly fry that up with the best cook from fucking... You're going to go over and you're going to kidnap somebody from... What's that chicken finger place that makes good bread?
Cane's?
Yeah, Raisin Cane's. You're going to have them cook you the perfect piece of Wonder Bread with garlic, all the shit on it. And then you're going to make a hot sauce aioli, fried jalapenos, grilled onions, and a chipotle ketchup. That's an angry dog.
And you'll have two.
You won't just want one.
You're not allowed to have just one.
I mean, you are.
There's two dogs in one bun.
God. It's called the Does This Look Right to You? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
Speaking of angry dogs, we gotta talk about it, bro.
What happened?
Fucking motherfucking Oscars.
Will Smith
smacking the shit out of Chris Rock.
Dog, that's like me. That's like me slapping the shit out of the waiter for bringing my girl her food. It's like, nigga, he's a comedian. It's literally his job. It's like, you've known him and you were laughing too. That nigga's such a fool.
Yeah.
I would have popped off.
There's a couple times where I was just like kind of tripping off of the whole situation because you'd see other clips of like what happened outside of that. Like one, I guess during the commercial break, you see Will Smith crying and someone like trying to come up and be like, "Oh, you okay?" He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, first of all, why are you crying?
Because he probably got like pushback memories. He's like, fuck, I just slapped that man in the face. But he didn't like it. But when August Alsina slapped my woman in the face, she liked it.
Oh my God.
In the words of Shannon Sharp, oh, I don't know why you're trying to beat up on somebody. You should be beating up on the man that was beating on your wife. I was like, nigga, this is cable television.
Bro, there is so many people pulling out that August card of like, why didn't you have the same smoke for him? And
because he's wild pussy.
Yeah. Remember that scene from the other guys where they're going over to someone's house and the husband is like a cuck?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, oh, I heard a lot about you, lucky dog.
You've done
someone took that scene and like put, Chris over Mark Wahlberg. They put August over fucking Will Ferrell, I think, or the guy that was actually like hitting the wife.
You come back here and you have sex with my mom.
Shut up.
Yep.
You come into my house and get my wife's name right.
Dog, but Will Smith has had Will Smith has had a tough go forever. First off, you slap a man in the face on live television and still look like a bitch. Like, you don't look like a tough guy. Like, everybody still thinks you're a bitch. Second off, you start getting famous and you get into a relationship, you fall in love, and the only thing people want to talk to you about is how your wife was with Tupac and how their relationship is. And your girls over here talking about on interviews, oh, our relationship was so pure and he wrote me so much poetry and yada, yada, yada. So you're the good guy when your girl's being interviewed about the bad boy who she seems to want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
Then I learned some new information I didn't know. Then, throughout all the extra stupid fuck shit, your son starts doing music.
Mm-hmm.
And, your kids are a little different, but whatever. That's how people are. Your son starts doing music, and he brings a friend around. And your wife decides, you know what, friend? I'm going to need you to drop that grenade and blow my back all the way the fuck out on a regular basis. And, then your wife's going to go ahead and start fucking your son's friend. You guys are going to deal with it. And then your wife on her TV show with her mom and your daughter are going to be sitting at a table while she's discussing fucking this guy and how she felt like she needed
I didn't see that episode. I saw the episode where it was Will and her, but not the other grandma and the daughter.
She's brought it up.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's awkward. Nah, that's crazy. Apparently, they're going to do another little red table talk of just them two talking about that situation. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, even with all that happening and everyone like arguing about like who's right or whatever, smart enough to be like, yo, we will monetize this. I ain't putting none down on Twitter for free. I'm just going to talk about this on my platform and have everyone give me the views.
Look, I'm just going to be honest. Like, there's certain shit that you have to know about. If you're a garbage man, you have to realize that you're going to deal with garbage. If you have a plumber come over to your house, then you got to realize there might be a plumber crack moment. Dog, there's certain shit you have to expect. I'm not going to wear a fucking red t-shirt to a comedy club and have some nigga call me Kool-Aid. Like, that, it's just, no. But you know what? If I'm going to go see a comedian, or there's a comedian anywhere, you got to understand, he's trying to be nice and it's all fun-loving and everything like that. It's not like he's just bashing her. But you got to realize, dog, if I'm in the front row, there's a big chance that I might be talked about.
Yeah, for real. That's the splash zone, the danger zone. Like, anyone who's up in the front, like, they're going to get smoked.
Can't handle smoke, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
Bro, when I go to a comedy club, I know, like, okay, do I want to, be called on or whatever? Like, I'll sit in the front. If not, I'm going to the most shaded area in the back. Can't even see me. But
said I look like I do right now.
For real. But
he's over here sitting with his phone light pointed down so that way there's added shadow.
Yeah, but that's more for the waitress, so she could remember me. Like, there is someone back here. Yeah, the chicken fingies. Yeah, I ordered that. But it was funny just seeing all the memes on Instagram and TikTok. I think the coldest shit though was putting August Alsina's face over Chris Rock on stage, and then they chopped up the audio of Will Smith where it was like, "Keep fucking my wife's mouth."
Oh my god! I did not see that.
God,
Wow.
that was that was a bookmark for me. I had to save that.
Dog. Will Smith, like he just started getting online like 2 years ago and doing all this crazy shit. His DMs are flooded right now.
Oh yeah, that was another one. Just
August
people
Alsina.
screenshotting their DMs, just sending it to Will Smith. I even saw one where it was literally just like Will Smith, Jada, Willow, and fucking what's his name? Fucking Karate Kid.
I'm just gonna be honest, and I know I like feel like I'm the only one that could really speak about this, but dog, that was
Speak on it.
that was some of the cooniest shit ever. Like,
Oh,
dog, that shit was so fucking bad. How the fuck are you supposed to be a fucking black man in an all right, so you're a black man, you're a fucking rich, successful black man. You're going to an event where you were just complaining about black representation the year prior. You're going to go there and you're going to act the way that, like, put it like this. Somebody at home just saw Will Smith slap that man in the face and said, well, niggas are going to do nigga shit. Like, dog, how the fuck you are so fucking stupid. Like, Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean, as viral of a moment as it was, but like it's almost like some Kanye shit, you know?
At least Kanye never physically assaulted somebody. Him going on stage and saying, "Oh yeah, Beyonce should have won," whatever. But yet again, nobody gives him shit when he got a fucking award and he said Lil Wayne should have won because of the fucking Carter 3.
All I'm saying is all it does is just give the other side ammunition. You know, they
it gives the other side the ammunition.
To talk about.
Especially when you just asked for a foot in the fucking door.
Yep.
Like, dog, there's fucking 3 other black people there. 3 other black men there. Why the fuck do you have to? Dog, just like, come on, man. So you're telling me out of all the people at the Academy, the 2 black men are going to have a fucking altercation?
Mm-hmm.
Like that
well,
shit. I mean, Chris, I have no problem with how Chris reacted, any of that, but yeah, somebody need to pull fucking Will Smith's black card.
I mean, Chris was kind of cool. I mean, obviously he didn't like do nothing crazy right after that moment. He was still like processing everything. You could see it in his face in the clip. But yeah, even after he didn't press charges, he did a show not too long after where he even told the crowd like, yo, like, I ain't talking about that situation right now. I'm still processing it. You know, I had a whole, show for this tour that I wrote, for a special that I'm going to have. But, at some point I am going to process it. I am going, talk about it. It's going to be serious. It's going to be funny, yada, yada. But like, there's also clips where I saw of like, Chris talking about like, yeah, he's got like some deep rooted trauma of that, being bullied all the time, like that everybody hates Chris is like some real shit for him,
Yeah, and apparently he has some fucking mental thing where he can't understand other people's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like he really can't gauge it. But I don't give a shit. Like if I was
I
Chris,
mean, it makes sense because you fucking see Will walking up and he's just like, oh shit, look, Will's coming. Oh, he's getting closer. He's got a frown on his face. He's winding back.
if I was Chris Rock, I would have hit that motherfucker in the head with a fucking chair. First off,
No
you're
chair
rolling the
nearby,
fuck
but
out.
yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, I'm like violating.
At least like try to duck back, like do something.
No,
But
you know how
he took it like a man though.
All right. So let me ask you a question. So besides peeing, which is just wilding, which I think I'm the only person that peed on somebody,
You're fucking sick.
spitting, it's peeing, spitting, and open hand slapping somebody in the face is like some of the most disrespectful things you could do to a man. And this nigga did it in front of the world.
Mm.
If I was Chris Rock, I'd have went fucking ape shit.
Yeah, I mean, at first it wasn't the world because no one gives a fuck about the Oscars these days. But because of TikTok and Instagram and all these different social media platforms, everyone wants to like grab onto the next viral moment. That's when it blew up to the world. I tell you right now, ain't no one talking about the rest of that motherfucking ceremony.
And that's what fucking Shannon Sharp and it's funny because I'm talking about motherfuckers who are sports commentators that were talking about this. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless were talking about it, and Skip and Shannon both were pretty much in lockstep. Like, dude, slapping somebody in the face is super disrespectful. It's out of line. What the fuck? Like, is there some underlying shit with Will? But they're like, you know what? It really takes away from the show because nobody's talking about how Questlove did an amazing job and got some award, which I still haven't even looked into yet because every time I try to put anything in, it just instantly goes to that. And like nobody even really fucking even notices that Will Smith won an award. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody notices. Nobody talks about it.
There was some stuff on TikTok of showing him like getting the award, but then they just pan over to Chris Rock and just show like Chris Rock. You can see him in the back, just like still processing. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I thought when you hit somebody in a situation like this, especially the host, you would get escorted out the building. But apparently, people were saying, or whatever, fucking. When I saw it on the news talking about it, that's my source, that people asked him to leave and he refused, and then it was just left at that. It's like bullshit. That just don't happen. Like if it was anyone else, like I'm sure it wouldn't mean nothing if you say you don't want to move. It's like you're going to move.
All I'm saying is, and I hate to put it like this, but if I was Chris Rock, I'd probably put a lawsuit out because, dog, I'm sorry, let's just switch roles. If fucking Jada Pinkett Smith was in the same exact situation, but it was Taylor Swift on the other side, there's no fucking way. All I'm saying is, I guarantee you, sad enough to say, if it was a white person on the other side, things probably would have reacted a little bit fucking different because they know that's the core audience and those are the poor people that are actually going to these fucking award shows. Yeah, if I was Chris, I'd be like, yeah, dude, I don't think my employer did well to keep me safe.
For real.
Nah, nigga.
I mean, I know he didn't press charges. I did see on the news that Jim Carrey suing Will Smith like $200 million just because he really just didn't like that situation.
No, he was saying that Chris Rock should sue him.
Oh,
because it's defamation of character. Like that shit. He did something so viral, like it's like, dog, that shit will never leave the internet. Like you just completely. It doesn't matter. 100 years down the road, when people talk about Chris Rock, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, he was such a great guy." Oh, My dad showed me old episodes of Everybody Hates Chris. Oh, that shit's dope. Oh, my dad showed me Bigger and Blacker. That's cool. But yo, you remember when fucking Will Smith just dogged the shit out that nigga on stage? Like that shit is gonna stick for the rest of his fucking time. Like
Yeah.
Chris Rock in the fucking slap in the face will be unanimous.
Yeah.
Shit's sad, man.
It affected so much. Like even the Grammys. I don't know if it happened already or if it's going to happen.
I think it
Because
happens.
no
on
one gives a
Sunday.
fuck about the Grammys anymore. But even on the news, like they was interviewing people that's like working on it, and they're like, yeah, like we're going to try our best. Because we know about what happened at the Oscars, we're going to try our best to keep that from happening at this. It's like you can't guarantee that
Yeah.
unless you're willing to like have some relentless security of just like like ain't no one coming on stage. And yeah, I also saw like people on Instagram like, yo, like I already know these rappers. Don't try to fucking come up with bars of like, I smacked the shit like, Will did Chris, and already like the very next shit I see of like homie made a whole like minute and 30-second song just talking about slapping the shit out of Chris Rock.
You don't understand. I saw somebody play the new WWE 2K22 game.
Yeah.
And that game is actually pretty dope, but people can create players and then it's saved to the community so other people can download these created players. Whoever actually wants to take their time, like it's tight.
Yeah.
So you can always look something up. This nigga was online streaming and he was playing a tag team match against Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Yeah.
Dog, this shit's so crazy. But yeah, I don't put it past rappers. Rappers, you really need to do it, like do better. I'm just gonna say it right now.
It's a little corny when you try to do shit like that because it dates the fuck out of the bars.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now. COVID bars should have never happened, and let's fucking end it. No, you're not sicker than COVID. Like, no, let's end that. No Chris Rock slapping bars, and please, for the fucking love of God, let any Milwaukee Buck line die. Like, I don't want to hear like I'm getting bucks like Milwaukee. I don't want to hear no fucking type of way you try to flip that. It's fucking garbage, nigga. We've heard it for 20-something years. And it wasn't even a crazy bar to begin with. Like, nigga, let that shit die.
Can we stop like just using different like the same top athletes over and over again? Just they're reusing Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, all that.
Like, nigga, Luka is actually pretty legitimately like, nigga, I've heard, don't get me wrong, I've heard Giannis bars.
Yeah.
Nigga, can't you talk about Luka Doncic? Like, nigga, like, what are we doing? I mean, I know DeRozan got
Steph Curry's another one too.
I've heard Splash and like the Splash Bros and like little Steph Curry references. Like, nigga, what? You ain't a real fan? Like, nigga, you ain't gonna talk about some random player? Nigga, you ain't gonna.
I feel like I heard DeRozan quite a bit too.
Yeah, DeRozan was popping for a minute. Rondo was popping for a minute. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna talk about Nikola Jokic?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that nigga's gonna be the MVP this year. He was last year. Was he last year? Yeah, I think he was last year too. Yeah,
you're not going to rap about Sue Bird from Seattle Storm?
Sue Bird.
It's a WNBA player. I just Googled top NBA player or WNBA players. Candace Parker,
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Breonna Stewart.
Dog, you better stop looking because that one big girl that we was talking about the other day is definitely a top WNBA player, the one that you said you want. Tried to dunk on you.
Here's a good one. Skylar Diggins Smith. I'm sure there's plenty of bars you could come up with that. I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah, that one I like. I like that one. Skylar Diggins.
Courtney Vandersloot.
Vandersloot. You don't say.
Diamond the Shields.
That's kind of hard.
That's
kind of hard.
That's kind of tight. There's some of these where I'm just skipping past because I don't know how to pronounce some of these names.
I mean, let's just break it down.
Hold on, one more.
Oh no, it's not
two more.
Okay.
Allie Quigley.
That's fucking hard.
And then Swin Cash. I like that one.
Yeah. All right, now let's move on to NFL names, shall we? Since
is there a WNFL?
Yeah, it's called the Lingerie Football League. It's like all they got. It's kind of sad.
I for a second I was going to laugh that off, but then I remember like I think I saw that like on the internet.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, they got like ass cheeks hanging out and everything.
Yep. So so this man plays for the Cleveland Browns. His name is Barkevis Mingo.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a fucking nightmare. Troy Polamalu. No, that's weird. Uchi Nawiner.
Oh shit. I'm sure there's someone that's going to like spend 3 days trying to come up with a bar for that. Like the lyrical miracle guy.
Star Lotuleli.
Okay.
I mean, Lotulu. Yeah, he might.
Now, are these top NFL players or are you just looking at NFL players?
I just literally typed in weird NFL names in this game. Oh, Uzi, what is it? Uzi Ozigazoa? I don't know. Some of these niggas got some wild names.
You already know someone's going to take that and not even use the rest of the name. Just straight Uzi.
Yep. Shooting at these niggas like Ozigazoa. What?
Run up on you like I'm Uzi. Coming at you with my Uzi.
You know, one person that I haven't heard bars about? Tom Brady.
Really?
I feel like I haven't heard bars about Brady.
I feel like there's Tom Brady bars. Hold up, man. Hold up.
No,
with all the songs that Lil Wayne has put out, there's got to be at least one song he's mentioned Brady.
No, it's always Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Brady rap bars. My Google crashed. It doesn't allow such errors. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you gotta.
Top 10 tracks that mention the GOAT Tom Brady. Okay. Okay, let's take a gander.
All right, let's hear it. Put your headphones on in your backpack, people. Real backpack rap.
All I Know Is Trap by Key Glock. Okay.
Wow.
He said, I call the shots like Tom Brady. Choppers and Glocks like the Navy. Okay. All right. So here's another one. This is the song No Smoke by Gucci Mane. Neighbors Stop That Pump Faking. Who the fuck is you, Tom Brady? My young neighbor's dumb crazy might snatch your old lady.
I like that one a lot. Stop pump faking. Who the fuck is you, Tom Brady? It's not even referencing him like being good or anything. It's just like, but it's great. I like that one. Gucci, shout out.
Fire in the Booth freestyle by Jack Harlow.
Oh, all right.
You already know he had
knows
to.
Tom Brady.
That's his uncle.
Looks like it.
Might just give you the chief of police the wrong baby. I kiss her on the mouth like she's my son and I'm Tom Brady.
Oh my God. Best bar hands down. Once I heard kissing on the mouth. Once you guys watch that again, look at my fucking reaction once I hear kiss her on the mouth. I was like, what? Nigga. Nigga got demolished for kissing. Bro. Bro. Because he's like, I didn't know white people did that shit, but they really do. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I remember being young and first figuring out about that shit. I was like, nigga, you're 12 years old. You just went over there and said, hey, what's up, Dad? He's fresh off work. He kissed him in the mouth. Nigga, you're weird. I told that nigga he was gay. He got so offended.
That's so offended.
Imagine
like, being offended about another man.
How dare you? You just kissed your dad. He was like, yeah, always give my dad a kiss whenever he gets home. I was like, nigga, aren't you like 12? He's like, I'm about to be 13. I'm like, nigga, that's gay.
Oh,
pause. Need your mind.
You
it was
and Jack Harlow.
But yeah, I remember that shit was hella funny. This nigga was trying to show behind the scenes of how he gets prepared for the season. He's over here getting a massage. This kid's over here asking him for shit. He's like, no, I can't do it right now. I'm not going to do it. All right, whatever. Like, lets him do whatever he wants to do. All right, then. Wait, before you leave, give me a kiss. Like, kiss the kid on the mouth on public TV like it wasn't going to be talked about. The kid was like fucking 12 too. I'm like, what the fuck? This is just kissing. Like a man kissing a little boy in the mouth. Like, when does that stop?
When does that stop?
Like, what? Like, nigga, are you just always?
Son, today's the day I'm gonna have to cut it off. It's really gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
It's like, yo, your stubble's touching my stubble.
You're graduating.
So your stubble's touching my stubble, so I think it's trouble. Nigga, what the? Like,
well, now that you're old enough to rent a car.
This nigga said 25. He said, if your credit score goes over 700, then our lips never need to meet again.
One last one for the road before you go and get that colonoscopy. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Okay, I got another one. The song's called Gamed Up by E40. So let me get in a character. Ooh.
E40 dropped a Tom Brady bar?
Where I'm from, they'll shake you like in the bathroom stall. Where I'm from, they'll deflate your head like Tom's Brady ball. Ew.
Yeah. Okay. I like that one. Yet again, still have not heard a bar talking about how he was great in any way. Anything about almost nothing has to do with on field except for pump faking. Nothing has like the only thing that was talked about his on field play was pump faking.
Man, there's so many. Okay, hold on. Smuckers by Tyler the Creator featuring Lil Wayne and Kanye West. They sound crazy, but that's the best thing going for me. You can't lynch Marshawn if Tom Brady throwing for me.
That was one of those bars that like a real rap head would have been like, oh, I just need to admit.
Yo, he got Marshawn Lynch and Tom Brady in the same bar.
Bro, you can't lynch Marshawn. Oh my God. These niggas really is crazy. This nigga's an alien.
he's a goblin.
He's a fucking alien. That's whatever we say when people rap good.
Yeah.
He's not from this world. His pen, his quill, his fucking quill is from this world.
Yo, imagine. I feel like Andre 3000 would write raps with a quill.
Andre 3000 could do whatever the fuck you want.
He would definitely write a full 16 with the quill. He wouldn't even like in the studio. He would ask everyone to turn off all the lights so he could have like an oil lamp going.
Dog, you know what's the fucked up part about it? I respect Andre so much that I'll do it. I would be like, I'll be fine with it.
Hey man, we all respect Andre, but at the same time, we gotta mention some of the crazy shit too.
I'll be like, nigga, turn off the light. You heard that nigga say turn off the motherfucking light. Hurry up.
Yeah, but I think now's a good time to get to the playlist though.
Hold on. So, you better hurry your ass up and turn off the motherfucking light. You over here moving slow like you can't feel your legs. You acting like Jada Pickett when August I've seen him.
You had to get that last one.
Yeah. Fuck.
Maybe we gotta do another episode where we talk about how many rappers talked about entanglement.
Oh man, it's just gonna
I could already see like Joyner Lucas trying to come up with like exact rhyming word for entanglement, like the same amount of syllables and everything.
Oh my god!
Entanglement, stranglement, maybe. Do
it from a different angle. We're gonna de-angle this. Like no, fucking this is all over.
That's like the rapper that's trying to like perfectly rhyme with orange. Yeah. Orange, porridge, storage.
Yeah. No.
Get into the motherfucking playlist, bro.
Yeah, so I got a song. Off rip. My phone is dead. But I heard a fucking song. I almost want to put 2 songs on, but my real niggas know. So back in the day, if you was from Cali, if you was from the Bay, you messed with a man named Messy Marv. Messy Marv put out heat for a long time and put out that gangster music. Now, he had a song called Okay, which was super dope. West Coast feel.
I'm sorry. Remember that song, but we got a call from Medium Pop.
All right.
Okay. Yo, is this Medium Papi from the Fat Papi Slim Papi podcast?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you live on air right now, sir, player?
We are in the building. What up, y'all? How we doing?
Oh, man, we wrapping up the first episode of the night. About to get into this playlist and, you know, all that good shit. We just got done talking about some rappers, you know, mentioning Tom Brady in their raps because Fat Pop didn't believe that anyone would rap about the GOAT, Tom Brady. He said, that's my dad.
That's my dad. I'm a Patriot.
I think don't play for the Patriots.
Yo, are you going to be able to pull up for the next episode?
Yes, if y'all still on, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm on the freeway right now. I'm about to get to the cribbo in like 10.
All right, man. We'll be here.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Peace. All right.
Yeah,
sorry about that, y'all. I just thought gotta at least have Medium Pop on the episode on some capacity.
Yeah. Also, I sent a video of Medium Pop's. He was actually trying to teach a young lady how to cut and boil some potatoes. It seems like it's maybe like a 2-minute video. Maybe we'll have to post it on our socials so you guys understand what Medium Pop's really like. But anyways,
yes, sir.
Back to what I was saying. Messy Marv had a song Okay, a super West Coast song that I loved. It was something that I listened to while growing up, like Click Clack Gang, like that was that shit. Now, I know you guys think I'm gonna have that song. I'm not. This young man, his name is Rucci, Rucci.
I feel like I heard that name. Is he from Sac?
No, he's from LA.
Okay.
He's had a couple of big songs. He's worked with a couple of like notable artists from LA. He's half black, half Mexican, which just makes him look kind of Samoan. But he has a song called Okay. He literally shouts out at the beginning, shout out to Meech and our Messy and Missy Slick. Like this, I grew up on this shit, and he used the same chorus in just like, he showed love throughout the whole song, like just updated it, put his own little spin on it. It was dope. That's
Cool.
the F word.
Can you repeat the song one last time?
It's called Okay by Rucci, aka Rooch Dog.
For sure. I fuck with it. I've been getting a lot of like random artists getting suggested through TikTok and whatnot. And some of these folks is kind of cool. So I'm gonna throw on someone who's, definitely got some clout. Cleo Soul. And her song is When I'm in Your Arms. And it's crazy because it's a 5-minute and 36-second song. And in today's like climate, everyone's trying to shoot for like a 2-minute or minute 30 type of song, but she is so dope, even with the production that she had on it, like kept the song interesting, but not like going too far off the groove of like trying to change shit up too much. It was just a dope, chill track for when you're just trying to like relax. So again, that is When I'm in Your Arms by Cleo Soul.
How long is that song you said?
5 minutes and 36 seconds.
Doug, you understand that's like a third of an album now?
For real. That is like 5 songs.
That's a quarter of an album, like for a normal album, a third of an album.
Well, people don't even do albums. They all call them EPs. No one wants to put out an album.
That just alone will tell you that's a real artist.
Everyone only wants to put out an album when they already got famous, so that way they could say, "Oh, this is my debut album," and then they won't have like crazy numbers attached to it.
Yep.
But yeah, want to thank y'all for listening to another episode of the Fat Papi Slim Papi podcast. Medium Pop couldn't be here, but at least he called in from, tending to the farm and tending to the farmer. And yeah, want y'all to check out those socials, check out that description. Got that one link where you can get everything, if you need to share with somebody and they, listen on Spotify, but you listen on Apple Music, it's all right there. You even got the latest episode right in that link too. If you just searching through, Instagram or just want to show someone the episode real quick, it's all right there. Fat Pop, do you got any last words for the people for, how they should spend their weekend? Because chances are they're listening to this on Friday or Thursday.
Yeah, so if you really want to get to know your girl, if you want to make a connection and really feel like you got to know she's the one, then you got to understand her sense of humor. You got to see if you guys have a similar sense of humor or if you guys could laugh together. So what I need you to do is right before you guys get intimate, I need you to turn on this podcast and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just see how long it takes before she tells you, turn that fucking shit off. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Yeah.
Peace.